it's just so confusing at times with the navigation. Sometimes it makes you feel so 1/12 scale vehicle. It has 2 doors and with a V8 engine. The G-Class vehicles for the Mercedes-Benz, especially the While My Neighbors Gently Cheer.
Yeah,
How about While My Ferrari Gently Purrs?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what you
Hey, good morning, guys. It is a nice one out here today, a nice Thursday morning here at 10:44 a.m. And it's kind of weird, like when you come here with navigation at the end, it makes it turn to the left, but it turned out that it's a exit only area. So I'm like, what the heck? Because that's something pretty much of what I had. Like, I was about to make the left turn, but then I looked at the sign saying exit only. So then I immediately made it right, and goodness, it's just so confusing at times with the navigation. Sometimes it makes you feel so lost. Like, what are we in, 2009? Is it 2009 again or what? Well, speaking of 2009, well, that was the year that in the summer I had my darkest childhood experience, where in a campsite in southern Turkey, I had been lost for about 15 to 20 minutes while I was riding my bike. At the Park of the Bears, and look, it's called the Lion Bear and the Sun Bear, that one. Well, that's artistic. It is brave dude up here. Wow. He's running just like that. Yeah, because in the last 5 to 10 seconds I've been hearing some rattling noise. I thought what the hell that could be. But speaking of that product I was looking at yesterday, the one with the rubber parts, which with it would work much easier, but when you start it, it can ride very well until it gets to 6 meters. That's around 19 feet. And yes, I am talking about the UGT 24 racing car. It's the UGT 24 endurance race car, which as a product, you can buy it as a 1/12 scale vehicle. It has 2 doors and with a V8 engine. The Mercedes E320 product that I got about 12 days ago, that's a 1/64 scale. The UGT 24 is a 1/12. And yeah, I had said that it has 970 parts. Well, the exact number actually is 973. And it's one of the cars that is an inspiration of those race cars from 60 years ago. Oh, here he goes. What's he on the hunt for? Yeah, you enjoy that there, dude. So since I got that product of the W2 under 10 engine, the Mercedes-Benz E320, so the point in the, like, whether if it's the C-Class or the E-Class and whatever, the thing with the numbering system, so it was until 2009. So the point of bringing a E320 is that the inline diesel engine capacity for those cars was 3.2 liters. So the model times 10 in milliliters. And after they moved to the E350, then I started manufacturing those in 3.5 liters. And that's how it works for most of the C-Class, E-Class, and the G-Class vehicles for the Mercedes-Benz, especially the one that I'm currently driving. But if you were to refer to the GLC 300, for instance, then basically you would multiply the number of liters, which is 2 by 150. That's typically how they brand them. Some time ago, my dad and I had been to, well, yeah, I am wearing the hat of it right now, the Peterson Museum, where at one point we had discovered the AI driverless technology and the Waymo cars that are Google associated, which are still only being used in 3 cities, despite talks about raising that number within a short time span to like 10 or 11. Unfortunately, a cat had died while a Waymo car was just driving, and crazy story is that he was only 9 days old. Yeah, you heard that right, 9 days. Smokey is 5 years old now, but that cat in that case, he was just 9 days old. He was born on October 27th, and just while he was enjoying a day in the streets of San Francisco, California, all of a sudden he got hit to death by a Waymo car, which basically is increasing these talks about like why AI has gone so crazy these days. See, a jacket or whatever that thing is. Yeah. Whoever the hell left that there, I don't even know. But imagine using this to defend yourself. You know, speaking of that story I was talking about at the end of yesterday about that mountain lion. Like, you're running away from a wild animal and you, without even knowing, leave your jacket here. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm that good. Oh, take a look at that. This is why they call this area the Bear Creek. We came to...
I think that I would get myself a colored car.
Oh, what color even is that thing? It is like bronze? Yeah, that's the Navigator, by the way. But the color of that's interesting. Well, the interior as well. And here we go, even the interior, nice leather interior in the same color as the exterior, just like that. So yeah, I'm hanging in that Lincoln here. And here's a hack. Yeah, just like that.
You open the door, the steps comes up.
Yeah, I mean, I just like the, you know, how it sounds. Like, let me try this again. Oh, all right. Okay, maybe we'll just give it like a few seconds. All right, let me try this. Like, it's like a it's like a xylophone melody, to be honest. So yeah, what, especially if you open the door, yeah, you see, and yeah, that sound comes on. And I close this, and if you give it around 5 seconds, well, even less, then yeah. And to be honest, I was kind of interested that, like, when you open a door and that marimba, yeah, it's the marimba tune that it gives, that's kind of satisfying. All of a sudden, it has gone a little bit dark here as we got a cloud cover. Earlier today, it was a full sunshine.
Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Kato? Rico, qué ricos, ricos.
While my neighbors gently cheer.
Yeah.
Or is it, well, what else can I think? while Santa slowly travels, well, because it's almost that time anyway.
Yeah.
Or maybe while my cat gently purrs.
Yeah.
How about while my Ferrari gently purrs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would be one of the greatest.
Is that why Jay Leno doesn't have the
Jay Leno joke.
you Ferrari hater?
There
Wow, look at that. Oh, I don't know if I can catch that. Yeah, look at that. I see some like green lights. I was kind of curious of what that was, but we just made it through. Look at that. Oh, well, you're welcome. That's a good post-sunset scenery here at 5:28 p.m. So before we left the zone, we had to look into this Lincoln store where, well, quite interestingly, it is like a light bronze color. It's rare that you see a color like that for these vehicles. So the vehicle that's a 440 horsepower Navigator with a 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 engine. The UGT24 that I was talking about earlier, which you can make like a 3D puzzle out of. So that has a V8 engine part as well. And it's been about a couple of weeks since the first test has been conducted with the newest version of the Navigators. Like, based on the seating and all that, well, it's the same as it has been in the previous versions, 3 rows, but the passenger space has reduced by about 5%. Speaking of the tow capacity, the Lincoln Navigator competes at best with 3 other car models, as such: Cadillac Escalade, the BMW X7, and the Mercedes GLS. It's been 1 week since I have updated my iPhone to iOS 26, and it's still making me think, like, what the heck? Because it's like either you're, without even intending to do so, filming a video with flash or changing the quality, which ranges like either 720p, 1080p, 1440, or in 4K. I don't prefer to do it in 4K. I'd always do it in 1080p. Well, it's gone dark already. It is after hours now. So the other day we had the brief discussion as well of this Tesla Roadster, which has been premiered years ago. If you've seen videos of the Tesla Roadster, and like, it is so crazy that it accelerates to 60 miles per hour in 1.1 seconds. Yeah, you heard that, 1.1. Well, these are the drivable vehicles of it, but they're still working on the flying cars of it, which would be absolutely impressive once it comes out. They are yet to release them for the first time, and at the first stage are gonna go with a starting price of at least $6,000. So it's the end of Thursday now. What a Thursday this has been. Still a 4-day weekend. I would love to say 5 or 6. Well, obviously you know the routine. But man, like college and sitting in front of a desk and all that, for me it feels like it's gotten old, man. It's just gotten so old. And yeah, now for an evening walk, as it's already dark. So that's pretty much it for today's video. It is 6:10. Goodness me, I don't know how I even found that, but it's, oh, there, at least it's within the right width. Well, I am going to call that it for today's video, and we're gonna get into a 3 or 4 day warming trend, so that's some good news. I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Bye.